Welcome to the last day of our 12 days of Drew Estate, and Merry Christmas to all of you guys who are watching this today.
And Happy Kwanzaa. It's important.
Is it the same time? Kwanzaa the same time?
Yeah.
Oh. Been really excited for the last day.
Oh my God, I've been waiting to do this.
As you can see from the title of the video, we're bringing you a Bashert today. Which, if nobody knows what a Bashert is, it is a cigar that Drew Estate made for their co-founder Marvin Samuel's wedding last year in 2012. And they only made, as far as I'm concerned, and that I know of, they made them for his wedding, and that was it. Stop production.
And we came up on two of them.
Yeah, we came up on two. Surprisingly enough, didn't have to pay a damn thing for them.
Yeah, so appreciated that. And
you know who you are.
Just looking at the band, I think the band is cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, thank you for sharing this day, and it's got a different, you know, it's got all kinds of different. It's totally different than every other Drew Estate band, and yet it kind of looks.
It's the same.
Like
I mean,
a Unico band, but it's totally different at the same time. It's really unique looking. It's got a nice pigtail on the back.
Yeah, and it's a unique cigar. I mean, it's unique looking because it's a unique cigar. There's a lot of, if you look up Basherts on the internet anywhere, there's a lot of people who say, oh, the Bashert's nothing more than a feral flying pig with a different wrapper, right?
And that is not the case from everything that I've read about it.
No, I've heard that, but yeah, I don't think so either. I mean, this is something that was handcrafted, made for Marvin Samuel.
I think it's got a lot of the same tobacco. From what I read, I think it's got a lot of the same tobaccos as a feral flying pig, but it's tweaked a little bit.
Sure.
There's a couple different additives, a couple different types of tobacco added. There's no additives in them, but there's a couple different types added to it to make it different. And when you think about it, why wouldn't it be different? It's for the co-founder of the company's wedding.
Yeah.
They're going to make a unique cigar.
Sure, and they should.
And they should. Liga Privada or Unico.
Yeah.
It's got.
It doesn't smell like a Unico to me. It smells
Really?
like a number 9 to me, like a number 9 smells. It's got a little bit of sweetness coming off, but it's really, it's got a really, just a really thick scent about it that's, I can't quite pinpoint.
I know. I didn't bring my cutter.
Might need another one. Try and do 2, maybe.
Perfect.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do 2.
Yeah, I get a lot of the cocoa on the...
Me too. Me too.
Cocoa.
Also a little bit of spice it tastes like.
None.
My tongue, it tastes like there might be a little spice.
I got none. That's crazy.
Well,
I guess it's now or never.
it's now or never. It's strong.
It is strong.
It's a strong tobacco, man.
It is a strong,
super strong
tobacco flavor.
I would say this is likely a full-bodied cigar.
Oh, yeah.
From the way it tastes already.
I would say without a doubt. I still get some cocoa. Some, not a lot.
Spice? You get the spice?
None.
Tiny bit of spice, I think, on the after draw a little bit, you know. Kind of take the puff, you get that nice smoky flavor from the cigar, that really nice strong tobacco, and then right as you're exhaling it, I get that spice right on my tongue as it goes out.
It smokes like a chimney.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, I wouldn't expect anything else.
No, and it rolls out of the cut too,
Oh,
so
yeah.
This is great. Alright, well, we're gonna enjoy this Christmas present up to the 3rd, and hopefully remember that we're actually doing a review, and we'll come back to you. So we're coming back to you now with this Bashert. We're about 1/3 of the way in here.
And wow, 2 first impressions that are lasting impressions. Smoky as anything I've ever had. And I haven't even stood up and I can feel the buzz.
It's strong.
It is strong, man. It's got some kick to it here.
And it doesn't taste like a feral. We've had a feral flying pig. And it doesn't taste like that. No. It doesn't taste like a number 9. It doesn't taste like a pig. It doesn't taste like Unico. It tastes. It holds its own.
It is its own thing.
If Drew Estate, if you guys ever made this cigar again, and you sold it for $40 a stick, it would be worth it. I mean, it's a good enough cigar that it could be its own line. I mean, I know it's imitated to be after a Liga line or something, and they use the same kind of tobaccos, but it doesn't taste anything like it. And I know they'll never make them for production, and that's fine. But on it stands on its own as a really good cigar. I mean, I'm sad that I feel like it's going so fast.
I know.
It feels like we were just lighting it up, and now we're already at a third, which obviously we are. I mean, in the video sense, but I mean, it just
in the real sense, yeah. And we're not blowing through it. It's so good. I want it to last forever.
Yeah,
but I know it's not gonna.
No.
Wow, it's solid. I'm still getting cocoa. That's really the most pronounced flavor is cocoa.
Yeah.
But there's other stuff in there, man. There's some smokiness to it. Smoked wood.
Mm-hmm.
Not so much smoked meat, but the smoked wood. If you char some wood.
Yeah.
And I don't know what kind of wood.
And it smells like that too.
And it smells like that.
It smells like that.
It is complex, but at the same time, simple and relaxing. It's simple and enjoyable, man. You know, you're just sitting here, we're doing our thing, whatever we're doing, you know, watching videos or you know, listening to music on our phones, kind of just chit-chatting, talking back and forth. But it's so complex when you get to the heart of it and think about it. It's really a good cigar. I mean, it's an amazing cigar so far.
It's worth every... I mean, we talked about how, man, it sucks. You know, who knows if we'll ever get another one. We're going to light these up and smoke them and burn them. It's worth lighting those up. This is what I expected from this cigar.
And this is why you smoke the rare stuff in your humidor.
Yep.
You know, and maybe it's not a Drew Estate that you got that's super rare. Or maybe it is. Like I've got a Muat that was given away at a Drew Estate contest.
Yep.
That was never a blend that it never got released. Why hold that? This is why you smoke them. Because they're incredible experiences.
Yep.
I'm really enjoying it. I couldn't ask for anything more. Draws good. Burns good.
Yeah, I mean,
construction's phenomenal.
I touched it up. The burn, it wasn't getting bad, but it was a little hilly on it.
Mine's a little ragged, but I'm not going to touch it up. I think it'll correct.
Well, and I thought so, and I touched it up, and it's been fine ever since. So maybe it takes one little touch up. You know, I don't know. But I mean, yeah, the construction's on par with Drew Estate Liga brands, and really just Drew Estate in general. They just make their cigars well. So there's no construction issues whatsoever on this. The burn's been fine other than that one time I had to touch it up. The draw's been great. I cut mine twice after taking off the tail, and it's just the perfect amount of draw, the perfect amount of smoke, and that I still get that, going back to a flavor, I still get that that cocoa, like we said, and as I take it in, and when I blow it out, I get that little bit. It's not a lot, and it's not too strong, but a little bit of spiciness on my tongue, and it's nice.
Yeah, it's so. Again, and I go back and I say the same. It's so simple with the flavor, but it's so complex at the same time. So I'm really enjoying it. I guess we'll get to a half. Come back and check in then. Wow. We're at a half.
Yeah,
pretty close.
Pretty close to
a half. And all I can say is, wow.
Wow. And that's such a valid point at this stage of the cigar.
Yeah.
What more can you say about it? It's so consistent. It's so flavorful. It's so delicious. I mean, you can use every word in the book. Yummy, tasty, this, that, or the other, and it's just that, man. It's wow. It's wow. It is a wow cigar.
This is not one that you would want to smoke at the end of the night and then drive home, in my opinion. Just because it's got some strength to it, man. It's got some kick on the tobacco, the nicotine strength probably. Flavor. It's that same consistent cocoa with some complexity. It's not, you know, I mean, we had those, and I don't really want to compare them, but we had those Dutch Master Cocos, right? And that's a chocolate flavored cigar. very one-dimensional chocolate flavor. This is cocoa with so many deep, complex flavors of toasted wood. There may even be some, and I don't want to say, you know, I'm not going to pick out which ones they are, but maybe roasted nuts.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not going to say, oh, there's walnut in there. I don't know if there's walnut flavor. I don't know if it tastes like a walnut. But it's a toasted nut. It's a cocoa. It's toasted wood. Mm-hmm. Certainly very complex.
You know, something I've been getting out of it is a very nutmeg, like, I don't know what you describe those as those kind of spices.
Like an earth spice.
Like an earthy spice, very nutmeg. That's what I'm getting out of it, is a nutmeg type of flavor.
I don't know that I don't, even after you said that, I don't know that I'm getting that.
No?
I can see maybe where you're getting that from. Clove would be another earth spice, in my opinion. Very similar. Cinnamon type of a thing. But roasted. Everything's got a smoky kind of a roast flavor to it.
And the smell of it, man, the aroma that comes off of it is still very much that toasted wood, like you say, and then that cocoa comes through in the aroma, I think, too.
It does.
It
does. Well,
this could be likely one of the best cigars I've ever had.
Here we are at the last third of this Bashert, which I've really enjoyed.
Yeah, me too.
The flavors changed a little bit. It went a little away from, for me, a little away from the cocoa and more into the toasted wood, I think. The roasted wood or toasted wood or burnt wood flavor for me. A little bit more, which I didn't dislike, but it was not, I was enjoying the cocoa flavor.
Sure.
So that's kind of where it's at for me.
It's taken on, I agree that the flavor changed, but not for me, not for the toasted wood. It's just gotten heavy tobacco.
Very heavy.
I mean, a good thing about this is surprising to me is it's so strong, but I don't feel sick.
Yeah.
It just is heavy for me, and I don't feel like I'm going to throw up. I don't feel like I'm sweating. I don't feel, nauseous or anything like that. It just is a good stick, and it's just a heavy, strong tobacco flavor, and I like it.
If you've gotten this far with us through the cigar, hopefully you know, because you've seen other stuff, but we go with a 10-point scale. And I think that I'm going to give this cigar an 11. 11 out of 10. It's been that good that it's just, I can't give enough good things about it, enough good descriptors about it, enough good to describe adequately how great it's been. The burn has been pretty good. Construction's amazing. There's no flaking. There's no tobacco coming out of the end. There's no anything wrong with that. The flavor has just been so strong, yet light at the same time. It's been a light cocoa and some wood and some nuts and been very consistent, yet it's strong and full strength, absolutely full strength, more than full strength, I think. It's been great.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a little unorthodox. We'll go with 11 out of 10.
I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10 for all those same reasons. It has been a good cigar. I'm not going to go off the deep end like Arrogant Burner and go off the scale. But it's certainly, I can understand why you would say that. It's been the best cigar likely that I've ever had in my entire life. It is just the perfect mix of strong, full-bodied tobacco, nice complex flavors, perfect construction, perfect burn, perfect draw. Everything about this cigar for me has been perfect. And I hope that when other people, if you guys ever get a chance to smoke a Bashert, that these aren't just anomalies. Hope you don't spark one up, smoke it, and think this thing's horrible. I can't imagine that that anybody would say these are horrible. These are great cigars.
In the cigar community, there's some love to hate Drew Estate people.
Yeah, there is.
They love to hate on Drew Estate. But really, if you look at, and what we've tried to show the last 12 days is the breadth of their product line. Their product line is high quality. Even if you don't like the stick per se, a majority of them are just super high quality smokes.
They are.
And if you're kind of on the fence about Drew Estate, and a lot of people, a lot of fanboys out there, and they're loving the Drew Estate, and you're just kind of on the fence, pick up some of their brands that we've gone through in the last 12 days, and give them a shot, because they're all quality.
Drew Estate has put their mark on every single type of cigar that you could think of. Infused, regular cigars like this, full-bodied, medium-bodied. They're into pipe tobacco now. I mean, they're into every part.
And then you break up the infused, and you break it up into the essential oils and the stuff that they got going on with the acid line, the ambrosia line, the coffee,
in the tobacco,
and the Isla del Sols, and there's a brand that we didn't hit on, the Java,
which is Rocky Patel,
which is a Rocky Patel joint, and I think that's why we kind of found some other stuff to fit in there. But even that one is a great cigar.
Yep.
The breadth and depth of Drew Estate is just phenomenal, and I hope that's what we've shown.
Sure.
I didn't enjoy them all.
Right.
They're not all 10s. They're not all 10s. Look back at them. We didn't give them all 10s.
Yeah. And I hope nobody goes through these videos thinking, gosh, these guys are such Drew Estate fanboys. That being said, I would say I am a Drew Estate fanboy. I love what they put out. I love 90% of their cigars, but there are cigars in this 12 days that maybe I didn't like, that you didn't like, or I liked that you didn't like, or the other way around.
Everybody should have a Merry Christmas.
Yep.
If you're traveling, please have safe travels, and
we'll see you again in the new year.
Yeah, we'll see you next year.